is a $138 million ratepayer-funded reservoir failing crack tests. And to make matters worse, the reservoir is already 4 months behind schedule. Now, once operational, the Powell Butte Reservoir will hold 50 million gallons of water. But first, it has to pass testing. And our Coin 6 investigation has uncovered that the dam has more than 1,000 cracks, leaking thousands of gallons of water each day. So what's causing the leaks? And more importantly, what's being done to fix them so the reservoir can become operational? Carla Castano investigates in a story you'll see only on 6.
I talked to some other local water district directors, and they tell me they would be very concerned if they had this many leaks and cracks in their new reservoirs. This while Portland Water Bureau claimed exemption from disclosing certain records to me in my investigation into the Powell Butte Reservoir cracks. Still, a public information request netted me this stack of Portland Water Bureau emails. And I searched them for you, finding the Powell Butte Reservoir is failing its water leak tests. I also uncovered there are some major crack problems in the project. And now the reservoir is 4 months behind schedule. This email from the project manager, Jim Hall, explains, it appears our reservoir leaking is increasing. We are at roughly 200,000 gallons per 24-hour day in the east and 80,000 gallons per day in the west. Hall is with SSC Construction. He told me he would do an interview with me this morning. That was until he talked to the Portland Water Bureau. Then he sent me this email saying PWB has requested all interview requests be coordinated through Tim Hall of PWB. But Tim Hall turned down my request for an interview and gave me this statement. Working with our contractor to find and seal these hair width cracks is a normal and expected activity and one of the final steps before the reservoir is put into service. This, despite the fact that Hall said on the phone there were more cracks than anticipated. I also called design and engineering groups that have built reservoirs in the past who tell me having that many cracks sounds like a very high number and could be a design flaw.
So this shows an unusual amount of cracking.
But most in the area do business with Portland Water Bureau and didn't want to go on camera. Meanwhile, I found this internal email which says SSC will epoxy inject all wall cracks that do not show signs of self-healing per specifications. PWB says they are not over budget for now, even though they still have to fill in the cracks. And when I asked about why they were 4 months behind schedule, I was told it was due to unexpected rain. I'm not done looking into this yet. In fact, I'm just getting started. Meanwhile, the Portland Water Bureau hopes to have this multi-million-dollar reservoir online in March. In Southeast Portland, Carla Castano, Coin 6 News.